Yo, what it do, peeps? This is Jay Gott coming back at you with another reaction. And also, all this talk about Kendrick Lamar and the Super Bowl performance and Lil Wayne and all this stuff, I'm kind of confused because since when, just because the Super Bowl is in your city, you have to have a performer from that city? I mean, if y'all think about all the past Super Bowls, you had Beyonce, who did it actually in New Orleans. Beyonce, who was from Houston. You had Usher, which is, I think he was in, people did it in Vegas. And he's from where? Atlanta, Dallas. I don't know where he's from. Definitely not Vegas, though. But he's a hot item in Vegas. But that's neither here nor there. They had Bruno Mars do one. I want to say Maroon 5 did it in Atlanta. Who else was there? What was last? I think Rihanna did one recently. I don't even know where it was, but I'm sure it wasn't in what, Barbados, wherever she's from. Far from there. So all this talk about being that it's in New Orleans, you're supposed to have a New Orleans artist and this and that. No, this is not like an outside venue where you can just walk up and see your hometown performers performing. This is a stadium that's broadcasted worldwide. You think people overseas are trying to figure out what city the Super Bowl is in? Well, what the hell? They're going to be like, what the hell is New Orleans? What is NOLA? Come on now. And I said no shots. And I'm just making jokes, but y'all got to think about it. This is global, man. They're not worrying about the outside of the stadium stuff. They're only worried about being entertained, and the NFL is only worried about bringing money and views. And what's going to bring in views? One of the most talked about, hottest artists that's out there right now, which is Kendrick. And also keep in mind, it didn't even have to be rap or hip hop. So let's actually be happy that it is someone representing hip hop. Because it could have been anyone of a different genre. It could have been a country singer, or pop, or anything else. So let's just praise Kendrick for standing up for hip hop, period. But anyways, let me get to this Lil Wayne clip. I don't know if he's apologizing or just giving his opinion of what's going on with this. So it's real short. So I'm gonna just play it and let y'all check it out.
Hurt a lot. You know what I'm talking about? It hurt a whole lot. I blame myself for not being mentally prepared for a letdown. And for just automatically mentally putting myself in that position like somebody told me that was my position. It made me feel like not getting this opportunity. And when I felt like you guys reminded me that I ain't without y'all. And that's an amazing reality. That hurt.
Oh, okay, y'all. So I don't really get his pain. You know what I mean? Like, that's like the lottery saying we about to give $1 million to an influencer, and I'm like, oh, that's me. I gotta be me, and it's in my city. Oh, that's me for sure. So now with me getting my hopes up, and it's not going to be me, I'm going to be let down. But if my hopes isn't up, there's nothing to be upset or mad about. You know how many artists could have been performing at that Super Bowl? Do y'all know? Do you know how many genres there are of music? Do you know how many worldwide global entertainers there are? And right now, Lil Wayne is not one of them. And this is at no shot to Lil Wayne himself. I'm a huge fan of Lil Wayne. But Lil Wayne is not now. Lil Wayne is then. You know, back when he was hot, like, so when Beyonce was there, I want to say Beyonce was there around 2011, 12, 13, somewhere around there. It could have been a little earlier, but Wayne was actually hot around that time. It would have made more sense. But was he bigger than Beyonce? Hell no! He still ain't. What is you talking about? Like, I don't get it where these people come from thinking that they're owed something. You're not owed a Super Bowl performance. Period. A lot of this stems from this beef with Kendrick and Drake. A lot of people think it's a conspiracy. It's him versus them. It's none of that. This has nothing to do with that beef. Let's put that stuff aside and let's just praise hip hop, period. Kendrick is representing hip hop at the Super Bowl. Do y'all know how big that is? Do y'all know the stage that hip hop is going to be on as a whole? Now, let's say there's a football fan out there, I don't know, somewhere across the country that has never even heard a rap song in his life. Maybe his mom and dad is like, you're not going to listen to that stuff because they talk about shooting and killing and all this other stuff. You're never going to listen to it. And he's watching the Super Bowl and Doc comes out. And he gets to speak in some stuff that kid and his parents are like, wait, this is not what I thought it was going to be. So we just open them up to a side of hip hop that they weren't aware of. It's education, y'all. It's a learning experience. Right now, Lil Wayne has nothing to offer the world. He's already been there, done that. Period. Him performing at that Super Bowl can only solely benefit him and his fans only. The world themselves is not trying to see Lil Wayne right now because they don't know this new Lil Wayne. They only know him as a character, kind of like Snoop. They know Snoop as a character. They don't know the old, Doggy Style Snoop and the undercover. They don't know that Snoop. Gin and Juice. They don't know that Snoop. I'm like, wait, that's the same guy that, I didn't know that. I thought he was an actor or entertainer. They don't know that. So we have to understand that it has to be somebody relevant enough to where he's recognizable. Period. And Kendrick is to the world. And then everybody was talking about Drake this and this. It comes out now that Drake has turned down performing at the Super Bowl twice. So what? They're supposed to come to him a third time? You done lost your damn mind? No. So y'all stop that. This is no Drake against Kendrick. Period. This is just Kendrick standing up for hip hop. That's it. Nothing else. Because if y'all think about the last performers, so we had Dre brought out everybody. He brought out the 50 and the Eminem, and that was probably the last rap artist in a while. It was The Weeknd, it was Usher, it was Rihanna, whoever else there were, Bruno Mars, and I can't remember an actual rap artist that performed at the Super Bowl. I'm sure. Let me see if I can. I'm sure there isn't. There is. I have a list. Let me see. So the Black Eyed Peas was in 2011. They're from LA, but they performed in Dallas. Again, not from that area. And Black Eyed Peas is kind of pop. So other than Dr. Dre and Friends, there hasn't been an actual rapper. Maybe prior to 2010, but what I'm looking at goes back to 2010. So in the last 14 years, Dr. Dre and Friends has been the closest to rap that has performed. So for Kendrick to take shine and represent hip hop, represent rap, come on, y'all. Put all y'all grudges aside and all y'all owls out there for Drake with the whoo. It's not about that. The Baccas and the lit. Chill. Let's just get back to hip hop. All right. That little beef situation is in the past. Kendrick's moved on. The song he dropped ain't even about Drake whatsoever. It's about the culture and about either how we're viewing him and how we need to just get back and restart, burn all this stuff down and restart it. You know what I mean? Let's get back to making real music. Get back to being creative and doing what you want to do rather than what somebody else wants you to do. You know what I mean? That's what it's about, period. So Lil Wayne, bro, love you, bro. The block is still hot. We on fire up in here. Hot Boys, Juvenile, BG, Turk, legendary. But you know what? These youngsters don't know who the Hot Boys are. I'm sorry, they don't. Juvenile was touring around in a lot of areas and they like, who the hell is this dude? Free BG, who the hell is BG? That's the youngsters, they don't know who that is. I know who they are. They don't know they all was a group and they was probably the hottest group ever. They don't know that. So he bring them dudes out, OGs, and be like, oh, look, it's Juvie. Everybody else is like, who? There's a child out there, a juvenile? Come on now. Let's be real, y'all. Let's be 100% real. Stop the cap, like they say. Stop the cap, okay? I'm a realist. That's what I am. I don't live in fantasy. I don't live off, what I assume is going to happen. I try to predict, and when a decision is made, I try to figure out why that decision is made, not to counter it with an argument about something else that has nothing to do with it. Period. Kendrick is standing up for hip hop. Let's back the man and let's back hip hop. Let's get back to just good music. Hopefully Kendrick drops an album soon because the song he just dropped was fire. The beat itself had to grow on me, but the bars, oh my God. And everybody listened to it. Has Wayne dropped anything? I don't know. I don't even care. I'm not looking for Lil Wayne now. I'd rather listen to some old Lil Wayne. This new Lil Wayne, I don't know him. Okay? I don't know him. The young generation don't know the old Lil Wayne. And the older generation don't know this new Lil Wayne. So how the hell is he going to perform at the Super Bowl when don't nobody know who the hell you are? They either living off who you used to be or who they think you are now. We still don't know. Who the hell are you now? You a skateboard, rider, whatever, dresser, a sports commentator. I don't know what you are, Lil Weezy. What are you, bro? The F is fake or for real. What are you? And again, no shots at you, but I'm just saying, based on right now, we don't know what to expect if you did have a Super Bowl performance. Is he performing old stuff? Is he performing new stuff that we ain't never heard and we don't know? Or he's gonna get up there and forget his words because he say forget everything goddamn that he put out. I don't know. But I know I prefer to hear someone that's relevant to the world. And that is Kendrick. If it was Drake, I would be saying the same thing. But Drake, unfortunately, turned it down twice in the past. You ain't getting a third chance. Period. So all y'all just sit back. Let's get ready for this Super Bowl performance. Because it's going to be the Chiefs and somebody else. My team, yeah, you see it. You see it. Stop playing with us. We're going to be in the Super Bowl, so we're going to be watching Kendrick. Period. Stand up for hip-hop, y'all. Let's come together. Let's just get back to real good music. That's it. I'm out. Hold it down.